One common rule of composition is to avoid centering your subject, but here's how you can make it work. This bunch of asparagus is centered, but the rest of the composition isn't symmetrical. The edge of the table is higher in the frame, which divides the background into different size shapes. I also slanted the asparagus slightly, which helps keep the composition from feeling too static. Here's another example. The subject is centered again, but this time the edge of the table is lower in the painting. The right side of the table also angles inward toward the subject. So even though the main subject is centered, the shapes and intervals around it aren't perfectly symmetrical. Centering a subject can create a strong sense of stability, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. The problem is when everything else is centered and symmetrical too, that's when a composition can start to feel static. The rule of thirds is a useful guideline, but it's not a requirement. So don't avoid a centered composition just because the rule says you shouldn't.